Welcome guys to episode 1 of Runes to Rune Pure. It is a from scratch series where we take a brand new account with certain rules and limitations that I will get to, and we make it into a very badass Rune Pure, where it will decimate everyone in Edgeville, hopefully. But I am very excited to make it out. There's a ton I gotta explain. So for this episode and this episode only, it'll be a voiceover, me just talking through some gains, kind of telling you guys why I made this account, why I'm excited, what the goals are, and hopefully by the end of this video you guys will be as excited as I am. So let's start out with why I made this account. Well, you guys know me and my content style. I really do like the deep wildy, mid wildy, anything past Edgeville I thoroughly enjoy, whether it's killing PVMers, escaping a clan, or actually having a nice 1v1 of some random PKer as well. But as I struggle to scrape together 30 to 40 minute videos for you guys, which I love to do, I've noticed that the wildy is dying. And as much as I love the deep wildy, I can't really revive it. Now that does not mean I will not do any deep wildy content. Fuck that, I'd rather quit Runescape. There's going to be tons of deep wildy content going on. But for nights where I really can't find anybody in the wildy, or I just keep getting stream sniped or clanned, I can jump on this account to still get my daily dose of PvP action, and it'll be Edgeville based, because there's always people at Edgeville. And let me tell you, being a person who enjoys the deep wildy, I get a ton of people saying, why don't you just go PK at Edge? There's people there, they want to fight, it's a good time. Well, me personally, like I said, I enjoy the deep wildy, but another reason entirely is that the account that I'm using for the deep wildy Green Dragon episodes is not meant for Edgeville. I'll get absolutely ripped. So now I have a chance to make an account purely based on Edgeville PvP that will absolutely rip. Now, it might not be as strong as a Voider, but I really enjoy this type of build, and I think it's even more fun to watch than just somebody ramboing with a fucking ballista all day. And the best part is, the way our stats are built, we can become a Voider at any time. Speaking of stats, there is a certain build that I am going. It will be on the screen right now, but there will be 31 prayer, 60 attack, and I will have certain tiers that I'm hitting. For the first tier, it will be around level 80 combat, and then once we hit that tier, I'm going to try to get a tier 10 around that level, have a bunch of fun in the wildy, and once we achieve a tier 10, which I've never done in my life, we will move on to the second tier, which is just me training my stats even higher to get into another combat branch, and I think that's going to be a fucking great time. Now, I told you a little bit about why I made this account, but I didn't tell you the rules. And the rules kind of make this account a bit more challenging and a reason to really make a series about it. Cause if I just transferred over all of my items, all of my money and wealth over to another account to help build it faster, I wouldn't really call that a series. It's definitely not a from scratch series. So the rules of this account are this: I cannot trade on it through just getting donations or giving myself money, but I can use the GE. That does not mean I can pick up drop traits from people or kill somebody for a donation. No, it's going to be entirely my own work, but I do want to skip past all the skilling that other series might have to where I have to get my own potions or sharks or food. Fuck that. Seriously, fuck that. I want to quest, I want to PVM, and then I want to PK. I don't want to do any of that other shit. So that's why I made it to where that I can make my own money, buy the supplies I need, potions, food to help me quest, but the money making on my own will be entirely mine, and it will be from scratch. Another rule that I added to this series to make it slightly more entertaining would be that I cannot buy everything from the GE. I have to acquire them on my own. An example would be a clue scroll item. The majority of the clue scroll items would be I need to get ranger boots, I need to get the Armadillo page set, maybe some fashionscape, whatever. I need to unlock that on my own by doing medium clues or hard clues, etc. And that would just kind of add more to it because I really enjoy doing clues, and I think it'd be awesome to get those hype points in a series where you're like, fuck yes, rangers, you know? That'd be amazing. Another item would be Berserker ring, because that's really the main ring I'm going to want in PvP. And I can definitely do that without Protect Prayers. It's going to be a challenge, but when I finally get that ring, when I finally imbue it, it's going to make those specs that I hit with it oh so more sexy. Dragon weapons as well. like the D2H. I gotta go into the Wildy, Chaos Ellie, get that shit. The only dragon weapon that I will not be getting on my own would be D-Claws. If I ever get the money on this account to buy them, then you're damn straight I'm fucking picking me up a fare and having a great time. But yeah, that's just a rule that I added where I have to get some of the items, but the majority of the items I get, food, supplies, potions, I can buy straight up, so we can just skip the whole skilling part and go straight into the sweet, sweet action of this series. Now, the goal of this account is to obviously get all the levels that I want for the tier 1 status. I want to get Barrow's Gloves, Torsos, all my untradables. The only thing I'm unsure I'm able to get is the Fire Cape. There are a lot of people who can get the One Prayer Fire Capes without Protect Prayer, but I don't know if I'm one of those people. I will definitely give it my best fucking shot, but that is the only thing I'm unsure I can really achieve to the best of my potential. But everything else, once I get all those quests out of the way, by the way, if you want to know what quest I will be doing for the majority of this account, I've wrote them all down to what defense XP they get me, what prayer XP they get me, and everything I need for Recipe for Disaster. They're down below in the paste bin if you feel like making an account like this or just curious, feel free to check that out. Also, down below is the max DDS spec I'll hit, because I thought it'd be cool to track what my max hit would be once I get those stats. It's also down there. But yeah, once I get all that, I will be going into Edgeville, and I'll be trying to get a tier 10. Maybe a couple of them. I really don't know. I've never got one before. I'm not much of an Edgeville PKer. A lot of people say it's easy. It might fucking be easy. I mean, I've escaped from tons of clans. How hard could this be? I really don't know. But once we find ourselves comfortable with that combat bracket, we are absolutely ripping. We're getting to the Edgeville spirit. We're going to get to the next tier. Now, I don't know what that next tier will be, but it will be where my stats get even higher, where I'm going to be training my strength to a higher level and my range, so that we'll be fighting higher level people. And we'll continue till we're about maxed, and there will probably be about 4 tiers in total. Those are my goals for this account, and that's pretty much a series in a nutshell. I'm pretty hyped. It's been in my head for about a month now. I've just been putting the pieces together. So if you're as hyped as I am for this series, because I really want this to go well, man. I cannot wait to really just fucking grind this account and go through Monkey Madness and Desert Treasure without prayer and just scream my lungs out, because I know that I'll get it one day, but it's so frustrating that I cannot wait. If you're excited like I am, dude, drop a like. Let's start this series off right. So that is about it. The next episode will have live commentary, and my other series that I'm uploading, don't worry, I will be uploading them just as often as I do now. But this series will allow me to upload more daily, so when I don't have any content, I can just whip out one of these episodes of me just grinding some quests, some stats, some goals, and it's going to be a good time. So thank you so much for watching. I am fucking so hyped to get this shit started, dude. And I will see you in the next episode.